Hey folks, welcome back to the channel where we would talk about police interactions to make sure you know your rights as a citizen and also understand the legal rules for filming in public. We're highlighting some very important cases today. You'll find links to each creator's channel in the video description. Be sure to subscribe to them, watch their others' videos, and don't forget to subscribe to mine as well. Now let's jump into our first video and we'll talk more later.
You're the only one camera shy, not me.
Oh, I'm not camera shy. I have no problem with you guys videotaping me or photographing me in a public place. That's perfectly all right. Do you understand? I mean, maybe you don't understand, but you're causing fear among people that you don't reason to. Do you understand that? Or do you not care about that?
I don't care.
Okay, that's fine. Just understand.
No.
Understand that there are legal limits.
No.
No what?
I don't understand.
Okay, well, I'm trying to explain something to you.
No.
Okay. That's fine. I get it, guys. You're baiting us. I get it.
No.
It's fine. That's how you get off.
Nah.
That's how you get your thrills. That's cool.
Nah.
But
baiting you to do what?
This guy's opinion. He's an opinion enforcer. He's
I don't know.
enforcing his opinion.
I don't know.
You think we're baiting you, but you don't know what?
You're kind of like those guys that do the open carry, right? They know how to push it to the very edge.
You mean to their rights? They exercise their rights to the line?
No, to the edge of unlawful. And they don't really care that they create fear amongst other people. And so the cops get called when those people are experiencing fear. But you just have to, what I'm saying is that
no, we don't.
You're going to get to the line and then
we don't have to do anything.
And then we're going to arrest you. So that's
You're not going to do anything because you have no power. You're impotent.
Okay.
I'm your boss.
I
recognize.
Doubt that.
You doubt I'm your boss? Who do you think you're talking to?
I think I'm talking. Don't walk up on me.
You're talking to a law-abiding citizen. Don't walk up on you?
That's correct.
I'm standing about 4 feet from you.
Right. And according to what's called the Tuller drill, a person can transit about 21 feet before I can take defensive actions.
Take some.
I don't need to take any.
Are you scared?
Why would I be scared?
I don't know. You're the one who said don't walk up on me.
That's right. Because I'm maintaining an appropriate space where I can talk to you and you to me.
Good. So what are we baiting you to do?
I don't know. That's the question.
You don't know what we're baiting you to do?
I do. And I'm not going to continue.
I think that's a little bit disingenuous.
And again, the reason for our contact tonight is because you're causing fear amongst people within the United States Postal Service facility.
Are you being serious?
I am being absolutely serious. And I think that you're doing it for some reason that I don't understand. But I do believe that you're trying to create a disturbance.
So the disturbance is other people's feelings?
Yeah, in this point, and based upon your actions. That's correct.
All right. Feelings enforcement. You guys do any law enforcement ever?
You know, it's the 21st century, dude. Do you watch the news? Do you see what people are doing to each other now? Okay, so the point being that...
The point being you should be enforcing the law, not other people's feelings, dummy.
Right. And you know what? If you were out here to commit some mass murder and we didn't come out here and talk to you when we had an opportunity to, then the news would be saying I wasn't doing my job because I had information about people who were in fear and I didn't act upon it. So it's one of those catch-22s. We have to make contacts with people that are engaging in actions that cause people fear and alarm, and that brings us here.
Well, I have no ill intent. I'm not going to hurt anyone. I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Good.
I've never committed a crime in my life.
And that's why you're not being detained right now.
Yep. That's why you're free to go, man. You can walk away anytime you want.
All right. You guys are free too.
Thank you.
You're free to go anytime you want.
Free to stand
Awesome.
here all day long.
Yeah, you're free to be here on the sidewalk.
Free to be. That's what I am.
All right. We can do this all night. I could. It's just too much fun.
Of course, you guys are just soaking up the tax money.
I'm sure we'll be back and deal with you later if you trespass into places you're not supposed to be, or if you cause more fear to people.
I've never committed a crime and I'm not going to.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. There's a lot of people out here that do commit crimes, sir. And some of them engage in behaviors like you're engaging in. And so we have a tough time defining the future. Okay. Close to the public after 4 p.m. And if you're on it if you're on the premises after.
We don't need any explanation, man. Just go ahead.
Well, so here
don't eat yellow snow.
Okay.
Don't sleep with your partner's wife. Don't beat black people.
Don't kick your dog.
Don't kick your dog.
Don't run with scissors.
Don't run with scissors.
If you're
You
back
don't
on
need
the
your
park,
directives.
if you're back on the parking lot,
You don't need your directives.
this
You're dismissed.
notification
Shut your mouth, dude. Shut your mouth.
And you'll be
Go
subject-
back to
Shut
work.
your
Go back to
mouth,
work.
man. We don't give a
We don't
fuck
pay
what
you
you're
to stand
saying.
around jerking off. Go back to work.
Don't you tell?
You've now been
you're
notified,
dismissed.
and I
We didn't
am.
hear
You
what
haven't
said.
done shit,
We didn't
bro.
hear what you said, so go away. You're
Get the
dismissed.
fuck out of here.
Don't give us any directives. We don't need to hear it.
If
You won't arrest
Go back to
anyone.
work.
You're fucking impotent.
you walk onto
go
that
back
parking
to
lot
work.
this hour.
See ya.
Cross the street.
Dismissed.
Dangerous. Watch out. Look both ways. Don't jerk off with one hand. Get your ass back to work.
Learn your job.
Worthless piece of shit.
So, in this situation, we've got a citizen journalist or an auditor doing what they believe is their right, recording in a publicly accessible area of a USPS facility. Now, under the First Amendment, that's totally cool as long as they're not in restricted zones. The courts have made it clear in cases like Glick v. Kunifi that people have the right to record public officials in public spaces. So far, the auditor's in the right. Then the cops show up because USPS employees felt uneasy being filmed. But here's the thing, feeling uncomfortable isn't the same as someone breaking the law. The officers kept pushing the idea that the auditor was causing fear, but unless that fear is tied to a real threat or criminal activity, it doesn't hold legal weight. This whole idea of enforcing feelings instead of laws? That's where the officers started overstepping. Now about trespassing, Washington law requires clear signs or direct warnings for someone to be trespassing. And from what we can tell, the auditor didn't cross into any restricted areas or ignore any lawful orders to leave, so there's no real case for trespassing here. What stands out most is how the officers escalated things. Instead of calmly explaining their concerns or just leaving once they realized no laws were being broken, they kept pushing, almost trying to provoke a reaction. That's the opposite of de-escalation. If you're ever in a situation like this, staying calm, knowing your rights, and documenting everything is key. Don't let intimidation tactics rattle you, but also avoid unnecessary confrontation. At the end of the day, it's about holding public officials accountable while staying within the law.